Do 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 do. Oh, did I make it? Did I make it? Ooh, I feel a bit. I feel a bit different actually. I feel more defined almost like I have more polygons in some way. I don't really know what that means, but the time travel appeared to have worked.
Look, we have maybe 10 minutes, maybe, before they figure out what I've done. If we're not
I give you. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes, and I'm gonna actually start this timer.
Later.
Start.
Right now,
I give you 2 minutes.
You to just shut up and do what I say. So please get in the Animus.
All right.
You don't have time to explain. I need to get the. We're gonna escape. I need to get a memory from the Animus before we do so. Get in. There. That took quicker to explain than I thought. Actually, quite weird. Oh yeah. Hello and welcome back to Assassin's Creed 2. Except not back. It's for the first time. I almost forgot my intro. Alright, Subject 17 and Subject 16. Confidential. That's a stupid name. If you're named Confidential, then go and shame your parents right now. Because that's just terrible. Oh, hello. I'm sorry, I think I'm in the wrong room.
Spingi! Spingi! Di nuovo!
No. Not gonna make a joke there.
It is a boy.
It's a bit bloody, for my tastes. Not squingy, but bloody.
Oh my love, mi dispiace.
Oh, the subtitles are translating
Did
it.
I miss it? Am I too late?
That baby is going inside that midwife.
Shh, my love. It will be all right.
Also, men weren't allowed to actually do this during the child's birth in the Renaissance.
Perciò.
I'm back to being the cinema sins of games or something. Let's see if I remember this. Legs, space. Hand, shift. Armed hand, click. Head, I just don't feel like it, actually. I kind of want to know how long this baby can, go without holding his breath. And there's a Giovanni, you know, just sitting there, smiling at his son, not breathing.
Listen to him. A fine set of lungs.
And what shall we call him, my love?
Confidential.
Ezio Auditore da Firenze.
Oh, Confidential, do that. That's a great name. I didn't like the name suggestion of Confidential.
Get up. Let's go.
Alright. You're at 2 minutes 30, but I was messing around with that baby for like 30 seconds, so... You know? You said we've got maybe 10 minutes. Was it supposed to take 10 minutes for me to figure out that tutorial? It's not a very good tutorial, but, you know, it's quicker than Fallout's.
Sturgo's got some fucked up interior decorators.
Actually, I was about to comment on how I liked it. Stop! 2 minutes and 54 seconds. And then I messed around as being a baby for like 20 seconds, so 2.5 minutes. That's hardly 10 minutes, maybe. Like, you really should have gotten better on your estimations. I also like how I have subtitles now. I can talk more. Last game I couldn't talk.
Holy shit!
Stop swearing, Desmond. This is family-friendly entertainment.
Look at this place.
I know, it's quite nice. It looks like something out of FTL, actually. Like, this is the interior of the office. Not my office, but I wish it was.
What about the cameras?
I rigged them to loop old footage. How do you think I managed to hide all your nighttime snooping from Abstergo?
You're good.
Well, you just, like, drew a picture of my bed and put it in front of the camera.
We need to hurry.
And what nighttime snooping? Oh, I'm sorry, it's this way. Run, Desmond, come on. Run.
Careful.
Yes. Oh, what happened?
We need to get to that elevator on the other side of the room. Follow my lead, but keep an eye out for security. I'd rather avoid a fight.
Okay. this is like the worst security ever, because you can't just run in front of them and they will not see you. I guess this is like the stealth tutorial.
Hold on.
Oops. See? No, I'm sure. Yeah, that guy. He didn't see me.
How many of them are there?
Way more than Abstergo needs. And why was my animus in a special place?
Is it animuses? Animi?
It's
What
animi,
is it,
I
Lucy?
believe.
Lucy?
Animus was the male impulses in a female. So,
Fuck.
it's
thought this
I would have
worked.
called it anima.
It must be on a separate system.
Animus
I don't
sounds
have the
cooler, I
code.
guess.
Wait.
Alright, now, press any button. Click.
Shit.
1 try.
Come on.
2 tries. 3 tries.
How did you do that?
I don't know.
27, 70, was that 72? No, 74. 23, 74. What are the odds of him getting that in
What
3
was that,
tries?
Leanne?
Editing Nathan, what was
Subject
it?
16? Ezio, Audi something?
Ezio.
I think we've been wrong all along. That's why we need to get out of here. Vidic and the Templars, they're only part of the problem.
What do you mean?
I'll explain when we get there.
Get where?
Oh, I faced the right way this time, Lucy. This is the part that I thought was the end credit sequence of the last game, but it wasn't. Come on, punch them. The frame rate is good. Oh yeah, I changed my recording settings, so now I'm recording at 30 FPS instead of 60, because after the last Fallout video, or actually tomorrow's Fallout video for you guys, it's a better quality and I can run my games better as I get more and more advanced in the Assassin's Creed games. Speaking of getting more and more advanced in Assassin's Creed games, this was a pain to load because Ubisoft has the you need to go through like Ubisoft store because it's always online, and so I have a disc, by the way. This isn't an internet download. This was the original disc from like when the game came out.
You're joking.
It's
And
for your own protection.
I tried installing that, and it would automatically upload Uplay from like the version from 2008 or whenever. When did this come out? The version from 2011. I've got the no, that's Brotherhood, like 2010. Let's just say, but anyway, it wouldn't upload because it was too old of a version. So I had to install Brotherhood, which did update correctly, and I had the final version, but it kept crashing because I installed it from the disc. So eventually, after like 2 days of trying to get this to work,
Thanks for that.
like I eventually found on the internet some people were saying if you download it Uplay from Ubisoft, it'll work fine,
There's a reason
and
for
that
the
did.
escape, doesn't it?
But you know, always online
For
DRM.
what?
Whenever I play a
Check out the
game,
time?
I'm like,
Abstergo's
you
gonna
know what
replace
this
the
game
Apple of Eden.
really
The
needs
map your ancestor
to make it
found
great?
guarantees
Always
it.
online DRM.
Other
I was playing
assassins-
Fallout, like gathering all my copper for my big sign that you don't know about yet.
What is it?
And I was like, you know what this game really needs?
The Templars
It
are
needs
too
me to
powerful.
always have an
And
internet
every
connection.
day,
You know what
they
else?
die.
You know what else
Still
is
don't
better
see
than
how I
that?
fit into
If that game just had microtransactions, so I could spend $100 for 1 copper. Like that's
No.
what really
No, you've seen
makes
me in
video
action.
gaming, in
I'm
my
no good at
opinion.
this, and even if I was, it would take months. Years even.
No,
Years, yes.
not with the animals.
About how?
With the
Good
bleeding
lord, how long is this series?
I'm just one guy.
Like
Sometimes that's all you need.
7 years?
So that's why you found him. My ancestors.
Like that's almost as long as
What was
I've
his
had
name?
braces.
Ezio?
Yes, you got it
Follow
right
his
this time.
footsteps, You'll learn everything he did.
Have you
Just
been practicing?
Years of training absorbed in a matter of days.
You broke me out of
Days.
Abstergo and brought me here just to make me an assassin?
Lucy? Oh.
Look, there's more to it than that, but it'll have to wait. Trust me, okay?
Oh, okay.
All right.
I love that
I'm in.
look.
Tell me what you
Ezio
need.
does that look as well. He's like,
Really?
sure.
You're sure?
No.
I thought you'd be happy about this.
Sorry, I'm just a little surprised. I spent the whole ride over here figuring out how I was gonna convince you to do this.
Save it.
Were you practicing
those
it to
Templar
yourself in the
bastards put me
rearview
through.
mirror? Because you're
I'm
supposed
ready,
to
willing,
look at where you're driving, Lucy. I hope you weren't texting either.
Thank you.
Texting and practicing talking to me while driving, and you were also feeding a baby, I bet. Don't know whose baby, but you were feeding it.
Lucy, you made it.
Yeah, she got back from the sky. center with my friend Diamonds.
Indeed. Welcome back. Ah, so this must be the infamous Subject 17. Desmond Miles, was it?
Who are you?
I'm sorry, where are my manners? I'm Sean Hastings. This is Rebecca Crane.
Nice to meet you, Desmond.
Right,
Can't
well, it's
remember
been
who it
lovely
was. I
chatting,
was
but if you
looking
don't
up
mind,
who did the
Desmond,
voice
let's
for
just get straight
something,
to
and it
work.
was Sean.
That's precious.
And I think it was like a shark in some old SpongeBob game that my friend was talking about.
Here, I brought you something.
And it turned out, no, it was Desmond who that turned out to be. I don't remember. Just ignore me.
This is amazing. With their data, things are gonna go a lot faster.
Like, that's
I'll
the
get to work on
entire
merging the code.
memory card of an Animus. I mean, my hard drives are bigger than that. Let's not talk. Oh, we have to talk to everyone. Sean, let's talk to you first. Let's talk about, like, baseball and not wearing any pants.
What's all this stuff for?
This stuff, Desmond. Oh, this stuff is nothing special, really, this stuff. It's just the stuff that keeps our entire operation from falling apart, really. It requires a great
single
deal of concentration to keep it all
whiteboard.
moving, so you'll forgive me if I don't have time to play meet and greet.
Sean's in charge of maintaining our knowledge archives. It's like a digital library. He'll be riding shotgun with me while you're in the Animus. So if you come across anything of note...
I'm starting to
people,
think that
places,
baseball thing
events,
was actually
etc.,
the next game.
he'll create
So now I
databases
just look
so you
really
can
weird
cite
talking
additional
about, like,
information.
playing baseball
Yeah,
without
it's
any
not
pants.
just databases, though. I also provide tactical
Oops.
support for the other assassins. You know, Desmond, the ones who are out there, actually doing stuff, risking their lives.
Why are
and
you
things like that.
researching the Renaissance? Like, it just so happens to be the only period that I'm visiting. Also, that map right there is the map of all the pieces of Eden. Because I remember, because it's one in the middle of Australia. Meaning that if you have that information, Abstergo probably had that information. I mean, that's the information I get at the end of this game. So clearly, we need to know that information. So this is just very, very good guesswork on your part, my friend. Because if I remember rightly, this game, we do learn where the Apple of Eden, all of them are. So, you know, well done, detective. This game of chess is... Ooh,
Hello,
what?
Desmond. Go away.
I was admiring your game of chess that doesn't have any squares. It's just like chess without squares.
Okay? I've got stuff to do.
Let's see, we've got like football teams as far as I can tell. We've got Leonardo, the Pope. You, my friend, are researching some coincidental stuff. We've got a large piece of paper that was printed. I don't know what printer you used for that, and I don't know what font size you used for that, because it was huge. What else have we got? We've got a low-res pot. We've got a big flat-screen TV for all the relaxing you guys do. Let's talk to Lucy. Lucy, how you doing? Lucy, are you doing okay?
Hey, listen. I just wanted to say thank you. And I'm sorry.
For what?
Sorry.
Yeah, you know, before. Everything at Abstergo. It was just... I wasn't ready.
It's okay.
No. Going through all
Weren't
that.
ready for
Knowing
what?
that the Templars still exist. What they're planning.
What's done is done, Desmond. You're here now.
What did you
and that's
do,
what matters.
Desmond? Did I miss a game in the middle? Assassin's Creed 1.5? What did I miss? That's a nice glove, Anakin.
Hey, Desmond. What's up?
Just wondering what your
It's a
role is.
movie about an old
I
man
take
and
care
some
of people.
balloons.
my
It's
job
quite
to keep
sad
right
at the
on.
beginning, but he flies his house around.
Actually, I prefer
He goes to
business
some
to
waterfall.
business.
It ends pretty
Of course,
happy,
as
but it is a
awesome
bit
as
sad
anything you'll
towards the
find at
beginning.
Abstergo, the Templars
Why does
don't
everybody
keep
ask me that? No
track
one
of
seems to
things
know
like
what that
no
movie is. It's
No
the
passion,
weirdest
no
thing.
competitive edge. That's why, even with all their resources, anything they can do, I can do better.
You
Faster,
sound like
too.
me.
Anyway, take a seat when you're ready, and we can get started. I just need to make a few more adjustments.
A few more adjustments take like 3 seconds. You're just on your desktop. Are you playing Pong
Now,
or
how does this
something?
work? Of course.
Deep breath.
Ah!
Ooh, that
Wow,
sounded
you're
like
a
you
tiny
hit
child.
bone.
Sean,
Well,
Ow.
here we go.
Drugs. I think this is the Animus training course now, if I remember rightly. Yay, I've completed an action. Apparently I've never gotten that achievement before, which is weird. I don't know if that popped up, actually. It should have, the way I'm recording. Also, the Renaissance is a period I'm quite knowledgeable in, so I'm going to point out even more mistakes than in the first game. It's great, actually. This game, like, made the Renaissance in AP Euro just so easy to learn. There was actually a time where I was going to study for a test, and which is very rare for me, and I was going to look up the different types of art, like who made what painting, because that would be on the test a bit, and I didn't actually bring home the worksheet, and I'm like, I know there's the Animus database, so, like, maybe I could check that, but I didn't bother to boot up the game, because I knew it probably wouldn't do anything, but, when I actually took the test, I think I got every single question right, but one, and that one question was a painting that I know for a fact is in the Animus database, so if I had used Assassin's Creed to study that night, I would have gotten 100% on that test. So, this series can help you perform better in academics. So, subscribe and watch more. Yeah.
I thought the Patsy hired others to do their dirty work.
This is also the reason I started playing the second Assassin's Creed, is because I'm going to Italy as well as France and Spain this summer. So this is like a bit of I'm going to play the game, then go to all these buildings, and then like see everything that I end up buying. I think you'd buy property in this game. Ezio, to the left! Oh, I don't think that actually hit you. Hang on. Slow-mo replay, the rock, it's sailing, and it hit your arm, assumably. I don't know, I can't see the replay. Anyway, shall we begin?